ICS.
Ma'am?
Has the plane docked yet?
Jetway doors are opening as we speak. I need those Haddad photos, and I need them 5 minutes before I even knew that I needed them. Okay?
And we're sure it's Haddad.
Damascus confirmed.
Agent Slade.
Yes. Here's the photo he's using on the passport, and here's the photo of Haddad taken 2 days ago in Syria by Mossad. I'm gonna try to get into airport security. Just feed me anything that you think might be helpful to me here. Come on. Would you just show me a little love here, please?
Okay, the passenger's about to get off. Williams, Lipinski, are you there?
On our way down to the customs hall, CBSA is setting up alternate clearing areas.
Good. Keep me informed.
Come on. Yes, I got it. Okay, I got airport security feeding live. Okay, good. That was good. You see the way you did that? Fantastic. Like we were dancing.
I got 2 agents in the jetway.
Okay.
Okay, there he is. There he is, boss.
Here they come. Positions.
Isn't Tariq Haddad at some secret lab in the Philippines?
Word is he's developed some new gel explosive.
We're on. Copy.
Read that shit. I remember when Polaroids were goddamn miracles of technology.
Okay. Track Haddad as far as the escalator, then divert the rest of the passengers to Area C. Slade, can you identify Haddad's companion? Haddad just handed him a note.
Maybe they travel together. I don't know. I'm gonna check out the seating plan. Bring up the airplane seating plan for a minute. Okay. Kareem, Nizar Kareem. I'm gonna cross-reference that with the passport registry. Got it. Nizar Kareem. He's a Canadian citizen. He's traveling on a Canadian passport.
Enhance the image.
No, it's fixed lens. I don't think. Oh my God. Hold on. Just hold on a second here, boss. Let me back this thing up. Do you see this? Does that look off to you? He looks off to me. What is that around his waist?
Too much Syrian food?
No, boss. Do you see that?
Haddad could be strapped. It might be a money belt or scanner-proof explosive.
Copy that.
The man with Haddad is Nizar Karim. Nothing on file to keep him for questioning. Sergeant Horani. Stay with him.
Roger. Tracking Kareem as second target.
Immigration and Customs Security, may I have your attention? We need you to move quickly but calmly out of this area.
We're just gonna leave right here, sir.
Fine. But right now, we need you to clear the area.
Suspect is approaching the escalator. It's showtime here.
Sorry. Did I get you? It was a long flight. Well, my feet are like watermelon. Right, well, off you go then.
You're gonna need to go.
Andy?
Tafadal, Habibi.
Since customs security is moving back to security. Target is clear on the escalator.
Drop the bag. Freeze.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire!
He's wired.
Guys, somebody tell me what's happening down there?
It appears to have a standoff.
If you surrender, you live. Anything else is suicide.
Perhaps. But I will die alone. This is not good. This is not a good situation.
definitely packing.
Thank you, Major. We'll take it from here.
I wasn't aware we notified CSIS.
Hand over the prisoner, Major.
What's U.S. Homeland Security doing here? We extraditing?
That information's classified.
Dad blew up a Canadian embassy.
The rock he crawled from under.
I am not a terrorist.
Can I see your passport, please?
You can't think I'm involved in this.
Well, if you're innocent, you have nothing to worry about.
All I did was sit next to him. I don't even know his name.
Tarek Haddad.
The embassy bomber? Oh my God.
Why were you in Syria, Mr. Karim?
I was attending my grandmother's funeral.
Mr. Haddad was seen handing you a note.
What?
He wrote on the back of a business card.
You mean this? Here, take it.
Who's Donald McTavish?
An orthodontist. I told him, my son needs braces.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to detain you while we check out your story.
But my wife, she's waiting. I'm a Canadian citizen.
Well, if you're telling the truth, you should be home by supper.
Where's Daddy?
صبر يا حبيبي. Any moment now, I'm sure.
How did you find out about her dad? You been spying on us, Manners?
CSIS? Spying?
He entered the country illegally. I want time with him.
Write out a list of questions. I'll see they get to Gitmo.
ICS does not take orders from CSIS.
No, but we both take orders from the deputy minister. Would you care to talk to him?
Release the prisoner.
Who have we here?
Nobody. I teach high school.
So far, he checks out.
Karim! Karim! خبر محمي يوسف أسمار.
He wants Mr. Karim to call his lawyer.
That's interesting.
Please. Mr. Karim is not under arrest. As far as we know, all he did was sit next to a dad on the plane.
Haddad did write him a note.
Well, I think you'd better leave Mr. Karim with us. Don't worry. We'll take good care of him.
You've had quite a day, Sergeant Harani.
Sir, I have no
Haddad
idea.
made you. We saw your weapon. Now you condemn a possibly innocent man to his worst nightmare.
But Karim was sitting beside
You're
him.
new to the unit, Sergeant, so I'll say this just once. You work for me, not CSIS, not the RCMP. Don't ever undercut me like that again.
Watch. There we go. Oh, it's you. No, let me take it back. There. See that right there?
Shit, he was right. Haddad saw my gun.
Oh, you're hyper emotional. Are you in the post-luteal phase of the cycle right now?
What?
Haddad blew up a Canadian embassy. He was active here.
Let's review, shall we?
Immigration and Customs Security, that would be you. Polices our borders and arrests evildoers. CSIS gathers intelligence.
And interrogate said evildoers.
But Haddad...
And you both report to me.
Fine. Take Haddad, but Nizar Karim could be an innocent bystander.
Well, some additional evidence has surfaced.
Not that it's any of your concern.
Do I have to remind you of what Mannering's mistakes have cost us in the past?
We haven't forgotten Bosnia.
But in the current climate, a man like Mannering is invaluable.
But a man of no conscience.
Man with no self-doubt.
You did good work catching it, Dad. Congratulate your men for me.
Don't worry about the boss. He just likes a clean chain of command. It's a JTF2 thing.
JTF2?
Elite commandos flown around the world on
I
special
know what
ops.
JTF2 is. What did Kessler have to do with that?
He ran it.
Chocolate brownie? You kids need to fatten up.
Hey, My BMI is actually 20.3, which is well within the normal range, I'll have you know.
Carbs. Oh. Hey. Okay, run it again.
K-A-R-I-M. No, Syria. All flights in or out of Damascus.
Come on, man. I got 4 fake passports with your prints all over them.
So, 4 liars showed me their documents.
I touch a lot of things. I'm watching you, Frankie. And sooner or later, you're mine.
So I'm supposed to be scared or something?
Kick 'em loose.
CSIS won't talk about Nizar Karim. And they've taken over the Tariq Haddad file.
Sweet. Mean to grab credit for the arrest.
Haddad has been developing a gel explosive that can get past airport security. This was a dry run.
Cocky bastard.
Nizar Karim is a wild card, so I've opened an investigation. Slade.
So far he looks squeaky clean. He's got joint Canadian citizenship, he's got no criminal record, good credit rating, taught at the same high school for 8 years. He doesn't appear on any lists even remotely connected to Jamaat Takfir wal-Hijra or Al-Qaeda.
Why was he in Damascus?
Oh, his grandmother really did die. Funeral was 3 days ago.
And the orthodontist?
A 62-year-old Scotsman who spends most of the time growing prize-winning roses. Rosa Mary McTavish, named after his mother.
Check this out. It was just posted.
In a stunning arrest this afternoon at Toronto's Pearson International Airport, the Canadian Security Intelligence Service apprehended Tariq Haddad, 5th on the FBI's most wanted list. According to CSIS, Haddad is a leading figure in Jamaat at-Takfir and wanted in connection with the 2003 bombing of the Canadian embassy in Ethiopia. A biochemist, Haddad is also believed to have been developing a new generation of gel-based explosives that would bypass airports.
Williams, Lipinski, look into Jamaat Takfir wal-Hijra. See if it leads back to Karim. Gray, you and Irani, check out Karim's acquaintances and colleagues.
Shouldn't we start with his home?
I'm sure Mannering has horsemen combing through his underwear drawer as we speak. Maggie will take the family.
They'll be some glad to see us.
What's this geek I knew in CSIS? Total whack job. Lives on Reese's Pieces, speaks Klingon. He was so far out of the loop, and I'm talking in his own time zone here. You might not know we're in the dark.
Oh, good.
I'll give you the info.
Thank you.
So how do you like it so far?
Why did Kessler leave JTF too?
Some Bosnian op went south. Civilians died. There was a cover-up. Slade can tell you. He was JTF too.
Mr. Social Skills?
Slade's the best geek in the business. JTF2 couldn't handle him. He found out everything.
You were customs and revenue, right? Something about 10 Hells Angels and bear repellent?
6. It was pepper spray. You're RCMP, you know, like 6 languages?
7.
Plus you're,
I'm what? Muslim?
we all know Muslim agents are in high demand. I'm not saying it's the only reason Kessler picked you. Come on, Layla, help me out here.
It's Sergeant Turani.
Zoe?
Hey, Daddy.
What are you doing here?
My car towed. Can I crash at your place?
You been drinking?
Little.
How did you get here?
This guy dropped me.
What guy?
Some guy from the club.
Does this guy have a name?
Duh.
He just dumped you here in the middle of the night.
I walked part of the way.
What?
He got weird.
Well, what, he assaulted you?
No, Jesus, stop interrogating me. I'm not a terrorist.
Zoe, I'll drive you to your mother's.
If I go home without my car, she'll freak. I'm giving you a shot at some quality time with your kid.
Doesn't get much better than this.
There's a quarter bottle of scotch when I went to bed. This morning, empty.
What is she now, 18?
19, which means she can legally be a drunk. And she started smoking, and that has got to stop.
Oh, yeah? Good luck with that.
You were there. I saw you. Where is my husband? What have you done with my husband? Why have you come here? Did you find something in Nizar's notebooks?
Notebooks.
Your men, they came, they took everything. Our computer, my wedding photos. Even Amir's videotapes, for heaven's sake.
Those were CSIS agents who searched through your house. We're from Immigration and Customs Security.
Is there a difference? Where is Nizar? Where is he? Can't bear not knowing.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. It's a matter of national security.
But at least tell me if he is safe. You read such awful things.
We're sorry, ma'am. This must be very hard for you.
Nearly half the students are Muslim. Before September 11th, this was never a problem.
How do the students like Nizar Karim?
What's not to like? He's a good teacher. Fair, works hard for the kids. One of his chemistry students took first prize at the Trauma Science Fair.
Chemistry? As in, like, anthrax and pipe bombs?
He used light-activated chemicals as a source of alternate energy. Asif Kamil. Nizar's taken him under his wing. Thinks he's brilliant.
Where do we find this genius?
Room 223, just up the hall. He's running the science lab until Nizar gets back. Nizar will come back, right? I mean, this is all a mistake. Oh, jeez. We just painted out the last batch.
So what were you in high school? Jock, nerd, or freak?
School slut.
See what you mean.
No girl should have to hide her head under a skirt.
Some girls prefer the hijab. It makes them feel protected.
Oh, yeah? Did you wear one?
Please. I was deep into grunge.
Mr. Cream's okay. He put me up for scholarship at MIT.
MIT? I'm impressed. You ever see him socially?
I'm a little too busy to socialize.
What's this?
Hey.
Don't touch a federal agent.
I'm sorry.
That's an interesting bookmark.
Dar al-Hawarij. That's a Wahhabi mosque. Are you Wahhabi?
I thought the Constitution granted freedom of religion.
Is that a yes?
What about Mr. Karim? Did he attend this mosque?
Look, why don't you ask him? You've got him, don't you?
You can answer back at headquarters.
Yes, yes. He took me himself a few times.
Check the MIT story. And talk to the imam at the Dar al-Hawarij. Mrs. Karim, would you say your husband is a religious man?
Why do you ask me this?
We understand he attended the Dar al-Hawarij mosque, known to produce several terrorists.
Nizar went only for that boy, to keep him out of trouble.
Asif Kafir.
Nizar says he has the kind of mind a teacher finds only once in a lifetime. He worried that Asif would meet the wrong people at this mosque.
And did he?
This I don't know. But Nizar did not like it there. He said the people were full of hate.
Thank you, Mrs. Karim. You've been very cooperative.
Wait, please, before you go. I want you to have this.
I'm sorry, I
No, no, please. It's worth nothing. Pennies. It belonged to my father, so why I keep it. He was a very wise man. And he loved Nizar.
Mrs. Karim, I don't know the truth yet. But I promise you this, if your husband is innocent, I'll bring him home myself.
Yeah, I'm in. Ah, yes. Slade here. Your geek came through. I got Nazar Karim's CSIS file. Oh, he took out a third-party car loan from the Financial Trust of Syria, and get this. His signature was witnessed by none other than Abdul Tibet, known member of the Jamaat Takfir wal Hijr.
So Nazar Karim's car loan was witnessed by a known terrorist.
It's like, what, third on the terrorist watch list?
Second.
The lot belongs to Abdul Tibet's brother. Probably a front to launder money for Jamal Takfir.
Nice. Turns out I'm in the market for a new ride.
Let that old junkie you drive finally give it up?
The 98 Mercury Sable was a classic, my friend. Ooh, baby, come to Papa.
God, you're predictable.
What, you can't see me in this?
You have 3 kids and a dog.
They ride on the roof.
A lease buyback. Only 46,000 kilometers.
Heated mirrors?
Of course, the works. Sharif Hassad at your service.
Immigration and Customs Security.
Ah, well, then you can use the car for tailing evildoers.
We get made.
Is your boss around?
Don't tell me you lost him already.
Excuse me?
2 federal agents came this morning and took him away, along with all the computers. They were very rude.
Must have been CSIS. ICS is a lot more polite.
We're interested in the sale of a car to this man last May.
Nazar Karim.
Ah, yes. 2004 white Infinity, only 12,000 K. The engine still had the factory grease on it. He had a very attractive wife. Come.
I guess CSIS don't bother with hard copy.
Here it is. May 27th.
You know if Nazar Karim was a friend of Abdul Tibet's?
I doubt it. Abdul is not friendly.
Did he work here for his brother?
No. Abdul was too big a shot. Every morning he came here for his coffee and to pick up his car for the day. Every day he drove something new.
Sweet deal.
He must have witnessed hundreds of signatures. You see, a salesman can't legally witness, nor a spouse. Abdul was always around.
What's it gonna cost to get my car out? 50, 60?
Try 170.
The car's only worth 8.
I got it.
You look like shit. Tough day.
Yeah.
You can't talk about it.
Believe me, I know.
Zoe,
What?
never mind.
Morning, Mike. I'm looking for you.
What's this?
That is a notice of my complaint to the Security and Intelligence Review Committee re the disappearing of Nazar Karim.
You're Karim's lawyer.
I certainly am. You know, Mike, until this morning, I didn't realize this country used disappear as a transitive verb.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Well, prepare your testimony. I'm going to be calling you as a witness, since according to Mrs. Karim, you were there at the airport.
Are you sure you got the right agency?
If you mean CSIS, yeah, they deny Karim ever set foot on Canadian soil, despite the fact that 13 of his friends and relatives waved goodbye to him 3 days ago in Damascus.
I'll see this gets to the appropriate people. Now, if you'll excuse me.
What is going on, Mike? Huh? What have you got us into here?
Boss. You better come look at this.
12 people were killed yesterday in Taliban-related violence. Reporters Without Borders is claiming that Canadian citizen Nazar Karim has entered the notorious Tadmor prison near Damascus in Syria. Karim was apparently detained in connection with wanted terrorist Tariq Haddad, whose whereabouts we're unable to confirm. It is not known at this time what role was played by Nizar Karim, or indeed whether he was apprehended by Canadian or American security authorities.
Torture by proxy, a Syrian growth industry. Why do I sense the Americans are involved?
This is a classified area.
Are the Americans involved?
Get out, Miss Castle, before you're forcibly ejected.
Fine. I'm leaving. God knows I got plenty of work to do. Jesus, and I told him he'd be home for supper. Didn't they learn anything from Aram al-Kir?
Aram al-Kir. Right, the piano teacher that CSIS fingered to Homeland Security. Didn't he do like 18 months in TED?
CSIS must have more on Karim than a signature on a car loan.
None of his computer's any indication.
You seen his computer?
Yeah, Darnell's geek let me in. It's right here.
Well, what have you found so far?
Hung. It's Klingon for Dick All. Hard drive is squeaky clean. There's Arab translation software, kids games, some learning stuff. Oh, all these frogs that teach the alphabet. Very cool. Emails to a Syrian aunt with kids' pics. That's it.
Counting software?
Well, 20 grand in RSPs, mortgage schedule, no income outside of their teacher salaries.
Browser history?
It's pathetic. There's no religious sites, no political sites, not even any porn. It's a woefully underutilized piece of technology here.
Can you access his deleted files from here?
No, but my buddy can.
Wasid Dahab.
Yeah, reverse Klingon makes for excellent code. Okay, here we go. Oh, Zep.
Shit.
Oh, shit. Who are these people?
Mannering.
A random seed assignment, a referral from an orthodontist, a signature witness by a car dealer's brother. If you've got any real evidence, show me.
Let it go, Mike.
No, I'm a bit confused about the Syrians. Are they our enemies or friends this week?
Foreign policy never was your strong point.
Does it mean nothing to you that Karim could be innocent?
Worst case, one little fish gets caught in the shark cage. What are we to do? Open the door and let the shark swim free?
Karim's wife was filing a complaint with the Security Intelligence Review. I'm not covering up for you. I did that once before, and that's more than I can stomach.
You ask me, your stomach's a little too delicate for this kind of work.
Yeah, maybe. But if I quit, who's going to keep bastards like you from running away with the country?
I spoke to the deputy minister. He's officially relieving ICS of all responsibilities in this matter.
We are in the middle of an investigation.
Well, you have 24 hours to wind it up. And those are Ottawa's direct orders. Excuse me.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's a Wahhabi mosque. There are rules.
Immigration and Customs Security.
Imam Rajab Majood. Min fadlik.
Come in. منافقين حبيبتي لا نجوز أبداً.
Traitors aren't welcome.
Sergeant Hurani is a federal agent.
It's okay. We'll wait here.
Sure, please. Surely your agency must have better things to do than to harass people at their prayers.
Do you know this guy? Nizar Karim?
I've seen him once or twice. Is that why you sent him to Syria? For worshiping in our mosque?
And how about this guy?
Asif Camille. Fine young mind. He hasn't joined our youth circle yet. But there's always hope.
Yeah, I'll bet there is. Wait here. Nice work, Sergeant. Hello. This guy look familiar to you?
Asif Camille, Kareem's protege.
Bastard lied to us.
I'll drive.
Yvonne Castle. No, June 2002. Okay, well, if it's not under A for Al-Kir, try Q. Yeah, okay, thanks.
A ram, Al-Kir?
Yeah. I represented his family. We kept a list of tad more guards we could bribe, just to make his life a little less wretched. And I thought maybe we could use him to help Kareem.
Wasn't there supposed to be a big inquiry into his arrest?
Cracked before it could happen. Spent 18 months in a dark 4x4 cell being tortured daily. Unable to confess because we hadn't done anything wrong. And when he got out, there were CSIS debriefings, reporters, death threats, pressure from the Muslim community.
So he settled out of court.
Yep, for pennies. Packed up his family, moved to Barrie.
CSIS must have thought it was Christmas.
Oh, yeah, not to mention the RCMP, the PMO, 3 ministries, the Attorney General's office. You wouldn't believe the bullshit we uncovered.
Kessler? Yeah, okay, I'll be right there. Sorry. I'll see you.
I want a lawyer.
Under current laws, I can deny you one for 48 hours. By then, your lawyer might be visiting you in Gitmo. Unless, of course, you cooperate.
Cooperate how? What is it you think I've done?
Frankie Ahmad says you paid him $6 grand to set your picture in the passport of Adam Zara.
What? Maybe he looks like me.
See these cut lines? It's a good fake, but it's a fake.
Why do you need a false passport, Asif? You planning a trip? Pakistan, maybe, to the training grounds of the Al-Qaeda?
Do I look like a commando to you? Can I examine it, please?
Maybe Frankie was lying and someone gave him the money. Somebody who has big plans for you. Like Imam Rajab.
I make my own plans.
I'm glad to hear that. Tells me there's still hope.
Where did they find my picture?
Maybe your teacher gave it to him.
Mr. Kareem? You guys just don't get it, do you? He's on your side. Thinks we should all be grateful to live in this wonderful country. I wonder how grateful he's feeling now.
United States Department of Homeland Security is proceeding with plans to build a high-tech virtual fence across the Canada-U.S. border.
With all due respect, sir, I believe the kid. He'd be lucky to scrape together $600, let alone $6,000. I think Kareem was just trying to keep him straight. Now, no, you listen to me. Kareem is innocent, goddammit. He's a patriot and...
They don't match.
Maybe we can dust again.
Or just give
Williams,
them a run.
Lipinski. Good morning. Take a drive out to Barrie and pick up Aram Al-Kir.
Aram Al-Kir?
Yeah, I think he can help us in our investigation.
But he's not going to be too happy to see us.
Treat him well. Make sure you don't cuff him unless you have to.
CSIS, the RCMP, hell, the CIA spent months investigating this guy. He was cleared of any connection to terrorism.
You might want to suggest to Mrs. Al-Kir that she calls her lawyer and any contacts that she has in the media. And, take the scenic route back, will you?
I'd like to know what Aram Al-Kir has to do with Nizar Karim.
Probably nothing.
But in the Muslim community, Al-Kir is like a martyr. He represents all the mistreatment and racism since 9/11.
I'm not surprised.
With all due respect, sir, you might as well put up recruiting posters for Al-Qaeda.
Will that be all, Sergeant?
You're dismissing me.
I'll take your input under advisement.
Going out. Looks like you got the word out.
Come on, back up. Give him a little room here, will you? Come on, back up.
Sir, back. Back up. Let him through. Back it up.
Right this way, sir. Did you find some lunch menus?
I'm on it.
I want your stay to be as brief and painless as possible. I've got phone, magazine, refreshments.
Why are you doing this? Is it some kind of a political game?
If you need anything else, you just ask.
Our government inflicted unspeakable horrors on Aram Al-Kir. They delivered an innocent Canadian into the hands of sadists who spent 18 months trying to break his body and shatter his soul, and now they've done it again to Nizar Karim.
My cell was 6 feet long and 3 feet wide. There was room to lie down, no more. And when I tried to sleep, I could hear the screams of the other prisoners. Every morning, the guards would come and take me to the room they used for torture. I told them whatever they wanted to hear.
Well, if ICS wants to poke at old wounds, that is fine with us. Mr. Al-Kir's innocence was proven beyond all doubt, and Nizar Karim's will be too. We can press for the public inquiry we were promised, and Canadians can hear all about the bungling, ineptitude, and infighting in our so-called security forces. I'll speak of the devil. Why don't you ask Major Kessler why he's persecuting an innocent man?
Miss Castle. Mr. Al-Kir is assisting in the case against Tariq Haddad. As you know, CSIS is handling this case, and as luck would have it, here's Agent Mannering now.
Please, thank you.
You took information I gave you during what passes for an intimate moment between us, and you use it to torment that poor man?
I was helping.
Save it. You played me, Mike. Don't ever do it again.
Kessler?
What the hell is Aram Al-Kir doing in ICS headquarters?
Mannering's in your office, and he's pissed.
I believe he's eating lunch.
Are you having some sort of psychotic break?
Possibly.
You were given direct orders.
I was told to wind up the case, which is precisely what I'm doing.
Aram Al-Kir has nothing to do with your case.
I have the authority to detain whomever I deem necessary.
We have a bigger problem. The Americans aren't happy.
I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go.
Not yet, you don't.
Homeland Security is sending up some hotshot agent who's going to...
Who the hell do you think you are? You're deliberately trying to humiliate your own government.
Just CSIS.
It's the same thing!
Not yet, it's not.
Oh, that's what this puerile display's about, huh? Moving your little empire up the food chain.
It's about accountability. It's about an innocent man being tortured in prison while people like you cover their asses while they sit there to rot.
Is this really what you want? All-out war?
Like the man said, bring it on.
We have liftoff.
In a mine on its way into Kandahar, killing 2 Canadian soldiers and wounding another. This just in. Foreign Affairs Minister Catherine Dussault says she is doing everything possible to negotiate the speedy release of Canadian Nizar Karim. She calls the incident extremely regrettable and says there is no evidence Mr. Karim ever engaged in terrorist activity. In other news, the United States Department of Homeland Security security, with plans to build a high-tech thermal defense across
Congratulations,
the
sir.
border. Secure Borders Initiative.
What was the project Asif Camille won the science fair with again?
Light-sensitive chemicals.
Hey, Scotland Yard just raided a lab in East London and found liquid explosives triggered by camera flashes. And check this out.
Maintain surveillance.
Thank you.